send a shout out to all the great Americans that did not involve themselves in the circumstances of destroying people's lives. Yes, a man, and I say that with integrity, a man was killed by a badge. A man, not a color, a man, a breathing, blood-wheeling family man was killed by a cop. Now, we want to try to play a race card. Like I said before, yes, that dirty cop may have been a racist. I don't know him personally. I don't live with him. I don't work with him. But due to his background, I could most likely agree that he was a racist. But is that a reason for us to go out there and destroy other people's lives? Burn down their place of employment, burn down their business, destroy their property, put their life at risk, kick them out of a job, make them unable to put food on the table for their family, lose their kids to the system because they cannot support their family no longer. All the things that half of Americans are suffering every day. Not just the whites, not just the blacks, not just the Mexicans, not just the Puerto Ricans, not just the Asians, not even just the Middle Easterns. We have poverty. Poverty is everywhere. There's countries out there that don't even have a third of what we have in America. But they manage. They survive. They don't go around hurting their neighbors because they're upset. They go back at their government. Only their government. Not the people that they live in, live around, share the same streets, share the same cities, towns, villages. But unfortunately, our Americans think that they're above the law. They're above all law. They're above God's law. They're above the land's law. The law that was developed long before our crazy politicians decided they wanted to make more. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting really, really obnoxious. And mark my words, yous will not be the only ones to suffer. Every human being in this country who is not held at a higher power will suffer because of the actions that you chose to take. Instead of being just a protester and fighting with your words, which may take longer, but will go a long way, has just been thrown in the garbage. So now they don't care about your words. You made that obvious. Your words don't mean nothing anymore because of the actions that fell behind the words. The actions explain hurt, pain, destruction. That, ladies and gentlemen, falls underneath the Terrorist Act. The Patriot Act will take effect. Martial law will be called for. The U.S. government will be given orders to shoot first, ask questions later. As I explained before, though, after they shoot, there won't be no questions. Dead man can't talk. There's just going to be a lot of graves for a lot of families to put their loved ones in. You are not helping the situation. You are making it 10 times worse. And only doing it in a call of one name. A man. And I could almost bet you that that man would not want you destroying other people's lives. He appreciates that you're fighting for him, but not in the manner that you're doing it. You know, people got out there and they got raged. There is nothing wrong with being mad. You know, we're going through this phase of a supposable virus. And I say supposable for the reason being that no one has straight facts. Everybody has different views, everybody has different numbers, and nobody is telling the truth. The coronavirus, ladies and gentlemen, is the flu. It's a mutated strand of the flu, which can last longer. And for those who are already in bad health, yes, can take your life because it affects the respiratory system. You know, the part that makes you live, the breathing of air, oxygen. It does nothing else to your body. It does not destroy your liver, does not destroy your heart, does not destroy your pancreas, does not eat your skin. It affects your respiratory system. How does it do that? You ask? Very easy. Build-up of mucus. The membranes get closed up by mucus, which prevents the actual amount of oxygen from being delivered through your system. A healthy person with a good immune system has the antibodies to fight the virus. That's the real truth. And you can look it up yourself. Go back in the history books, get your human health books out, and read. Stop listening to other people. Education is within the beholder. How much do you want to learn? Listening to other people, you get bits and pieces. Do your own research, you get the facts. Stop destroying people's livelihoods. Them people did nothing to you. Them people do not deserve the punishment they're getting over something that didn't even happen in your area. Now you've got all the big major metropolitan cities doing stuff that is unnecessary. Destroying people's property, destroying their businesses, and really destroying their lives, the people that they employ, the people that they help put food on the table, clothes on their kids' backs, a roof over their head. You're destroying other lives. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you're not just destroying white lives. You're destroying all kinds of lives. You're destroying black lives. You're destroying Asian lives. You're destroying Middle Eastern lives, Mexican lives, Puerto Rican lives, Jamaican lives, Haitian lives. I can keep going. This needs to stop. Fight the government the right way. Fight them in a verbal protest. Show the numbers, but keep it civil. And you will win. In this manner and fashion, you will not win. The government will win. Because you're giving the government permission to do things that they can't do with you using words. You're beating yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And all those out there who are broadcasting it and making it sound like a legitimate cause or making it sound like fun, you're not helping. Only thing I could say to you, and this is my opinion, is you are being an antagonizer. You are putting more fuel on the fire because you have your own hates. Ladies and gentlemen, from experience, hate don't get us nowhere. I used to hate. I used to hate big time. And I met a lovely lady who showed me that hate doesn't get you nowhere. You can forgive. You don't have to forget, but you can forgive and move on and teach your children how to live a productive lifestyle. It can be done. We are all letting the government tear each other apart. They don't need to do nothing. We're doing it ourselves. All they did is threw the match in there, and we're adding the fuel. And I'm not saying in particular people, I'm saying everybody who makes the bad choices are creating the issue. We need to fix this, ladies and gentlemen, or we're going to be in a position that's going to take us years to get out of. Those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions based on the facts that I see. I pray for you all. I hope we wake up and see the reality and stop hurting your brothers and sisters. Because in reality, that's what we are. God bless you all. Have a very productive day. Peace. Jim the Trucker out.